Hi learners! Welcome back to our 5-part series on Bahasa Indonesia loanwords. As mentioned in our previous 2 segments, Bahasa Indonesia has borrowed and adapted many words from the traders and adventurers who had passed through the archipelago in the past few centuries. In this 3rd segment of our series, we will explore words brought to Indonesia by the Arab and Persian cultures of the Middle East. Before we start, do not forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you will stay updated on our latest content. In the 15th and 16th centuries, Arab traders from southern Arabia and other Arab states of the Persian Gulf arrived in the Indonesian archipelago. Like the Portuguese traders, who we discussed in our last segment, the Arab traders came to Indonesia in search of spices. But the Middle Eastern traders were also responsible for something else as well. They introduced Islam to the archipelago, which remains the predominant religion of Indonesia to this day. And as a result, modern-day Bahasa Indonesia has adapted many words from the Arab and Persian cultures of the Middle East. In this segment, we will take a look at just a few Indonesian words borrowed from Arabic and Persian, also known as Farsi. Let's get started! Our first 3 words are alam, hewan, and makhluk. Alam means nature in Bahasa Indonesia. Hewan means animal. And makhluk means any creation of God. That means plants, animals, mountains, soil, everything. The word alam comes from the Arabic word alam with the same meaning. The word hewan comes from the Arabic word hayawan with the same meaning. And the word makhluk comes from the Arabic word makhluk, which means creature. Our next 2 words are anggur and kismis. Anggur means grapes or wine, and kismis, which means raisins. The word anggur comes from the Farsi word anggur with the same meaning. And the word kismis comes from the Farsi word kishmish, which has the same meaning. Now, let's move on to the days of the week. All Indonesian days of the week, except for Minggu, meaning Sunday, are borrowed from Arabic. Senin, which means Monday, is adapted from the Arabic word al-ithnaini. Selasa, which means Tuesday, is adapted from the Arabic word ath-thalatha. Rabu, which means Wednesday, is adapted from the Arabic word al-arba'a. Kamis, which means Thursday, is adapted from the Arabic word al-khamis. Jum'at, which means Friday, is adapted from the Arabic word al-jum'ah. And Sabtu, which means Saturday, is adapted from the Arabic word as-sabt. Next, we have bandar and Syah Bandar. Bandar means harbor or port. And if we add the word Syah to bandar, we get Syah Bandar, which means harbor master. The word bandar comes from the Farsi word bandar with the same pronunciation and the same meaning, port or harbor. And the word Shah comes from the Farsi word Shah, also with the same pronunciation, which means king or Shah. And finally, we have selamat and kabar. If you have lived in Indonesia for any time, you know that common greetings usually go something like this. Selamat pagi. apa kabar? In Bahasa Indonesia, selamat is followed by the time of day to form most common greetings. Selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat malam, etc. Selamat comes from the Arabic word salam, which is used as a greeting and expression of peace. Kabar literally means news, and it comes from the Arabic word khobar with the same meaning. In Bahasa Indonesia, we can combine apa with kabar to get apa kabar, which means how are you? Well, there you have it. A few of the many words that Arabic and Farsi have contributed to Bahasa Indonesia as we know it today. If you haven't watched our previous segments dealing with Indonesian loanwords from ancient Sanskrit and Portuguese, be sure to check out by clicking on the links in the description. And please look for our upcoming segment next week, when we'll explore Indonesian words borrowed from the Dutch language. Also, follow our social media accounts. Until then, sampai jumpa! Indonesia through this day. Through. My through. The word hewan comes ayam. And the word makhluk ayam. Petak-petak. Oh,